Welcome, everybody, to episode 6 of Off the Charts. Today, we will be celebrating the discography or ranking the discography of Ronnie James Dio. You guys may know him as lead singer from Elf back in the 70s, lead singer of Rainbow back in the 70s, lead singer of Black Sabbath in the 80s, and then fronting his own band called Dio. So today, that's what we'll be concentrating on is the band Dio from the 80s and 90s. We all know that he passed away May 16th, 2010. I think this was actually the first time that I actually felt sad that, one of my heroes or rock stars had passed away. There have been a couple that have been close to there. But anyway, yeah, it was a very sad day for myself there. So, but I did get to see him live, and I'll tell this little story. I did see the band Dio, and I saw him also in Heaven and Hell. And the funny story will be with when I went to see Heaven and Hell, where we had just finished a show. Me and my friend Steph is sitting beside me, and there's these two guys in front of us, and they're after the show they're like going nuts, and I'll say it in French because they're like it was typical Gatineau French that they're talking, and they were going, "Oh my God, man, Dio est en ville, on est sa map." So for the English people, that means oh my God, Dio was in town, Ottawa's on the map, which actually made me laugh so much, and I keep telling my friends about that. But anyway, like that's how loved and well respected in the music industry that Ronnie James Dio was. So we will be doing the ranking of the top 10 albums from the band Dio. So we'll start off at number 10 here. I don't think this will be much of a surprise for anybody, but we'll put Angry Machines. Now, why this is at number 10, it's not because of the song. Some songs I actually like a lot. Big Sister, Double Monday, Dying in America, This Is Your Life is the only and best ballad that Dio has ever done. But it just sounds cheap and looks like it was made on a $10 budget. Like, Stay Out of My Mind, which I thought was a great song. But then there's this little keyboard thing in the middle. It's like, oh my God, this sounds like it was done on a little toy Casio when we were kids there. So anyway, the songs are there, but it looks like it was done very cheaply. But anyway, that's number 10, Angry Machines. Next up would be this one, Master of the Moon. Now, look at this cover, so beautiful. By the way, I got these new covers there with like an illusion on it there. I forget how you call these there, but I don't know if you could see it. There you go. You could sort of see it move on the screen there. Forget how you call that. If you guys remember, please tell me in the comments. Anyway, I'm putting number 9 here, Master of the Moon. I mean, I like One More for the Road, I Am, Death by Love. There's just a lot of too slow. It's like a little slow Black Sabbath-y. It's good. Like I said, better than Angry Machines, but it's not the one I put on my turntable as often as the others there. So, Master of the Moon at number 9. Number 8. This is a long one, by the way. Magicka. Now, it's got one of the more original songs, as long as it's not about love. Like, that is a great, great song. And the riff is just very original. It's like doomy power ballad, if that's a word there, but it's like, this is a great, great song on this. It's probably my favorite, and it's a ballad almost. Technically, it's slow, not a ballad there. Fever Dream I like a lot. Feed My Head. Plus, there's like a 20-minute story of Ronnie just telling us the Magicka story there, but it's a good step back in the proper direction after, and you'll see what I'm talking about later on there. But like half of it is very classic Dio, half just good there. So, but anyway, number 8 here, Magicka. Number 7, So there was the he had left Black Sabbath, then rejoined Black Sabbath, and that didn't end well. So he came back and then did this album here, Strange Highways. Now, at first listen, I was like, "Oh my god! Like you got to listen to this." It's like I telling my friend Pascal, I was like progressive metal and blah blah. I mean, it when you first hear it, like wow, but then it's like okay, now we're back to back to ground level here. It's good, but Jesus marrying a Holy Ghost. That's a crazy song there. I like Evolution a lot. Bring Down the Rain. Here's to You. There's some great songs on this here, but like I said, it's a little too experimental. This is like the company album to Angry Machines, but this is way better than Angry Machines and sounds a lot more professional. All right, number 6. I think more people will be like, "Why is that so low?" So anyway, a lot of people. I find it's a good album. I find it to be typical album. There was no maybe apart from All the Fools Sailed Away, which is a epic ballad, power ballad song, I guess. Rock, whatever. I don't even know. I don't consider it a ballad there. But that's an epic song right there. Night People, Dream Evil also is a great song here. I just find it too typical of from Dio, especially when you got all the other magical, amazing stuff from the album here. And you'll notice here, Dio was written differently here, and there was this big thing at the time. I don't know if Devil. There's apparently you could see devil on this. I mean, if maybe not on my screen there, you tell me there. There you go. But anyway, it's the only album that, if you compare it to, this is the normal Dio. So he's got a different logo for this one here. But like I said, good album, very good album, great songs on them. I just found it a little too typical. But anyway, a lot of people think it's like a 10 out of 10. I think it's 7 or 8 out of 10 there. So. Next up, Sacred Heart. It's been said a little bit too many keyboards or it's a little weak, but I'm sorry. Hungry for Heaven is probably one of my favorite Dio songs ever. Rock and Roll Children, I always loved the video for that. King of Rock and Roll did not need to be live, but whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, Hungry for Heaven there, that is a great, great song right there. I used to love that one there. I still do, actually. All right, that's number 5. Number 4 was the comeback sound after Strange Highways, Angry Machines, and then Magicka. And he came out with this here, Killing the Dragon. Now, if you like your typical Dio, like Last in Line and Holy Diver, this is it right here. Like, this is a great album here. Killing the Dragon. Push. My God, did I love that video with the Tenacious D. And I saw him live on this tour. This is where I met him. And you'll notice here, there's some DVDs here. You'll notice this one right here, Evil or Divine. My picture with Dio is in this. So if you have this copy, there's a menu section with Dio and Friends. Look it up. I forget which page I'm on there, near at least halfway through there. So, yeah, check it out. I'm there with Dio, a picture with me and Dio right here. And I think my friend Mitch Lafont was also in this DVD. Correct me if I'm wrong. Same thing, with a picture with him and Dio. So anyway, number 4, Killing the Dragons. This is a very, very good comeback to his normal sound that we all love here. Not like the industrial metal like Angry Machines and Strange Highways. All right, number 3. I love this album. Like, I didn't like it when it first came out. A little too doomy stuff, but I'm sorry. Wild One, Hey Angel, Born on the Sun, Twisted, My Eyes, and also Why Are They Watching Me, which is the first CD I ever bought in my life because it had I had this on cassette. I bought it on vinyl then, but the CD had a bonus track. It was like, oh my God, CDs are putting bonus tracks. That's kind of another reason why I switched at the time there. But yeah, Why Are They Watching Me? Like, why was that left off the album? I would have easily replace it with Evil on Queen Street or something like that there. But anyway, there's some great stuff on this here. So this is my number 3. Number 2. So we all know there's 2 left. Which one's at number 2? Which one's at number 1? Well, I mean, this can change any day, but right now I feel like putting this one number 2, which is Holy Diver. I mean, we all know this album here. I'm sorry. By the way, I ran out of Grand Marnier, so I have to make a Dr. Pepper and rum. I will have Grand Marnier for the next episode. I'm missing it there. So anyway, back to Dio here. So yeah, Holy Diver here as it sits in number 2, man. It's considered like a classic album. Great. The drum sound it's a little weak at times, I find there. But the songs are there, man. Like everybody knows Holy Diver, Don't Talk to Strangers, Rainbow in the Dark. That little keyboard riff there is like, oh my god. So yeah, I'm putting this one at number 2 today, but it could be number 1 tomorrow. But hey, you gotta deal with it. So number 1. I just think I like more songs on The Last in Line than I do Holy Diver. We rock. The Last in Line, my god, genius. I love that song. I Speed at Night, One Night in the City. Evil Eyes, that's a great one too. Mysteries, like Rainbow in the Dark Part 2. I'll say that Rainbow in the Dark is better than Mystery, but anyway, I love this album here. So I'm putting this one as my number 1, and deal with it. But anyway, it could change. Tomorrow I could do something else there, but I like mostly of all Dio's albums. Like I said, some they're good. There's just like, I remember Angry Machines at the time. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Then with time you're like, this isn't that good. It just sounds like shit. But anyway, enough about that. So now you got my top 10 ranked albums from the band Dio. So again, I thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you haven't done so already. And my next episode will be my top albums of 2021. So you'll get to see what I bought in the past year, and I'll be ranking them from this one. There's bad albums, and there's some really good albums. Actually, you know what? There's bad albums and good albums. I wouldn't say there's anything very great, like wow, that came out in 2021. Anyway, you'll see why. So anyway, cheers. Thank you for subscribing to Off the Charts, and we'll see you at next episode. Thank you. Bye-bye.